Hello class 10th, welcome to another video. In this video we will be continuing and we will be focusing on finishing the remaining few topics of chapter inflation. Alright, so let's begin with the remaining few topics of inflation. So far we have done demand pull and cost push inflation, we have done types of inflation, we have done kinds of inflation, alright, we have done the meaning of inflation. Now there are few things and there are few topics which are remaining, and I thought to solve those with you. So distinguish between demand pull and cost push inflation. Firstly, let's just give it a quick reading. So we will be doing difference of demand pull and cost push inflation. Alright, so first is that the excess demand conditions. Children, you know that demand pull inflation happens when there is excess demand than the available supply. Means the supply is limited but the demand over the supply is, like, the demand is over the supply. Alright, the supply is limited, okay, but demand is not limited. Alright, means that the supply is stagnant. The supply is stagnant, right? But the demand is more than the supply. Alright, but the demand is more than the supply. So when the excess demand conditions cause the price level to increase, which result in demand pull inflation. Basic factors for demand pull inflation are increase in the population, rise in income level, and less supply of goods and services as compared to increased demand. Cost push, if I talk about cost pushes, the increased cost of production result into the cost push inflation. Cost push inflation occurs when the cost of production increases. Alright. It happens when the cost of production increases. When the cost of production will increase, the prices will increase. Okay. When the cost of production is increasing, there will be an increase in the prices or in the cost of the commodity or the product, which will give birth to automatically cost push inflation. Alright. Increase in the prices of various factors of production like fuel, wages, transport, etc. are some of the factors causing cost push inflation. So what are the factors that cause cost push inflation? That is increase in the prices of the related products or related commodities, that is like fuel, wages, cost of transportation, cost of maintenance, plant machinery, etc. etc. Alright. Now next term to discuss is deflation. Okay. Next term to discuss is deflation. So what is deflation? Sustained fall in general price level is called deflation. Sustained fall in general price level is called deflation. Example, the prices of rice was 50 rupees. Alright, rice was 50 rupees, but it has substantially, but sustainably it has decreased to maybe 40 rupees. Okay, prices of rice sustained fall is 40, like from 50 to 40. So it is that the prices of a product is somewhat decreasing from its original prices, and that is deflation. D means to decrease. Alright, this D itself means, this D itself means to decrease. Alright, it means to decrease. So deflation. Inflation means level in the price, the level of the price. Okay, so deflation means decrease in the level of the prices. Decrease in the level of prices, or sustained decrease in the level of prices, or fall in the prices. So supposingly if the prices were for 50 rupees per kg, now the prices have decreased and it is 40 rupees per kg. So this is deflation. Deflation is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services. Deflation occurs when the inflation rate falls below 0%. No need to focus on this line. Deflation is distinct from disinflation, which is no need to focus on this line as well. Just focus on the line, that is sustained fall in general price level is called deflation. Alright, deflation is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services. Clear? I hope so it is clear. Then next is stagflation. Next term is stagflation. Now it is comprised of stagnation and inflation. Stagflation. If I break these two words, this has come from the word stagnant, okay, and this has come from the word inflation. Alright, if I break these two words, stagflation, this has been derived from the word stagnant, and this has been derived from the word inflation. So combining all these words, combining the two half of these words, the first two half of these words, that is stagflation, stagnant and inflation, that is stagflation. So stagflation gives us the meaning that when the general price level moves upward than the normal price line, the economy experiences lack of investment, stagnation in production and growing unemployment. Now this is a situation where the inflation means, supposedly if the prices of rice was 50 rupees, now it has increased to 60 rupees. Okay, now it has increased to 60 rupees and it is stagnant now. It is stagnant, it is not falling, it is not decreasing. It is the way it was increased. Okay, these are the prices of rice. This is a situation of inflation. What will happen? People will experience lack of investment. They will not invest in this. Why? Because they will think that what is the use of investing in such expensive thing. Alright. Secondly, there will be lack of unemployment, means the labor, the wages will be high because now the increase is there in the price level. So the prices are higher, right? But they are not getting that wages, they are not getting that increased amount of wages. So unemployment will also be there because now people will not feel motivated to work for such commodity or such product. So this is what stagflation means. Now what is the effect of inflation? Let's do few effects of inflation. Now we have few effects of inflation, effects on production, effects on distribution of income and other effects. Now what is the effect of production? Like what is the effect of inflation on production? What will happen? First is misallocation of resources and disrupted price mechanism. Misallocation of resources. Resources will be misallocated. Why? Because the resources will not be used in a proper manner. Because of the increased prices, resources will not be used in the proper manner. It will disrupt the smoothness of the price mechanism. Price mechanism means the theory of price. Theory of price means that over which the prices are kept for a particular commodity. So the prices will be disturbed. The level of the maintenance of the prices will be disturbed. Second is hoardings. In times of inflation, people like trade hoarders stocks of essential commodities with an idea to earn more profit in the near future. As a result, the available supply of goods in relation to increasing monetary demand decreases. Hoardings means that everyone over here, they do what? They think of increasing their profit margins, they think of increasing their profits and earnings. So this will happen, and there will be a decrease in the monetary demand. Right. Third is encourage speculations. A non-anticipated steep rise in prices creates a situation of uncertainty in the economy. People indulge more in speculative activities than in production, increasing the production. Speculative means they will be involved in these speculative activities, means the activities which might not be good for the production process. Then we have this lack of quality control. Quality control is not there. Quality is decreased. Alright. Then we have is effects on the working class, effects on fixed income groups, effects on debtors and creditors. Now, working class is that labor is the lowest paid class. This class is badly affected by inflation. Lowest paid class means we people also, we are from the middle class. If the prices of the onion increases from 5 to 10, we are most affected, right? Think about the labor class. They are earning from day to night. Like it is the concept is from hand to mouth. They earn they work throughout the day, and then at night they are able to eat their bread, right? So inflation does what? Inflation disrupts their living. The inflation disturbs our living because of the sudden rise in the prices. On fixed income groups is that they like government servants, owners of government securities and promissory notes. Fixed income group is that the people with fixed income groups, they are affected, but they're not highly affected, but still they are affected because the fixed income, the income is fixed, right? The income is fixed, like it is not increasing and it is not decreasing, but the prices are increasing. Okay, the prices are increasing, so they are affected. Then we have this effect on debtors and creditors. Now debtors, they gain when they pay back their debt, but the creditors, they lose. Debtors, they gain, but the creditors, they lose. Alright, so these were the few effects of inflation. Then you have like other effects, so you can read it on your own. Otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 effects we have done, and I think that is more than enough. Now anti-inflationary measures are there. Alright. First is anti-inflationary measures means that the government has taken some certain measures to control all these inflationary situations which create an imbalance in the society and in the economy. So what are those? Let us read. That monetary measures are there. The central bank, the RBI, it takes certain monetary measures, right? It will increase or decrease the repo rate, reserve repo rate, or the statutory liquidity ratio, which is SLR, the margin requirements, etc., etc., which might be helpful in controlling the inflationary situations. And we have fiscal measures are taken by the government directly. Fiscal measures through the government expenditures and tax rates, like the tax will be increased or the tax will be decreased according to the situation. Then rationing and price controlling. Rationing and price controlling means the government can introduce a rationing system for essential commodities so as to ensure proper supply, and their price will also be controlled like that. Right, then we have is control on population growth. Definitely population control is very important. If we don't control our population, situations will be out of hand, out of control. Then we have other measures we have. Then punishment for holdings we have, like the people, those who go for holdings, those who go for the posters and all those things. Measures are taken, punishments are taken for that. Alright, so with this, children, class 10, we finish with our chapter inflation. That is chapter number 20th, and almost all the points that are important are covered. Any problem you have, just write it down in the mail box to me. Alright, and till then, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.